No, it should be better. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah. My first attempt, I was dropping too many frames. Now it seems to be working good. Mm-hmm. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so no dropped frame up to this moment. That's good. That's a cool widget spinner. Factory-made fidget spinner. Okay, I'll probably just turn on my preheater for now, because I need to solder in this GPU back to the board. 1080 Ti board. As I promised yesterday, my wife helped me to finish the reball for this GPU. So yeah, the balls are done. Now we need to solder back and check if the error will go away on A1 memory chip. If it won't, then yeah, then probably I'll make a quick test, like I'll swap two memory chips. Let me show. I know for sure that this one was replaced, like I did it yesterday, and this one was replaced according to the soldering, the color of balls. It seems it has a letter balls, and it also has another serial number. So we'll just swap these two ICs, or maybe not this, but this. This was also replaced because here I have a connector and I don't want to melt it. Cool. And few more cards. I also tell a little bit more about this one, 1070, which I tried to finalize at least yesterday, and we've replaced the buck converter here for 1.8 rail, and I noticed one small thingy when I was rewatching my stream, my yesterday stream. So yeah, something to show, something to share. Yeah, I have some balls after yesterday laying on my deck. Yeah, anyway, I'll probably try to keep an eye on this board. What temperature it is? 60, a bit too early. Somewhere near 150. Oh, by the way, somewhere near 150. I should put a flux to this GPU. Yeah, these are two boards. This one I'll show you what I found, and this one, yeah, I'll probably try to check and potentially fix it. It's a Asus 4060. 4060 dual. Yep. Well, let's see. I'll put it away for now. This one somewhere. Okay, let him be. And let's apply some flux to this chip to solder it back to the board. Microscope. And I have a picture. Cool. Is it better? Hope so. Okay. So yeah, as I said, I use Flux Plus. Мастер Бро, привет, привет, раз видеть. Спасибо, что заглянул. Я продолжаю вчерашний ремонт. Закинуть чип на 1080 Ti. Посмотреть, что изменится. Flux Plus я использую только для BGA. Для всего остального я использую либо King, либо что-нибудь для черновой пайки. Либо альфа. Сейчас альфа в основном. А для BGA только Flux Plus у меня идет. Это был не ребол, это был замена чипа с другой донорской платой, потому что на том чипе, судя по всему, один канал памяти отвалился. А1. Я вчера, правда, что-то ступил, надо было просто махнуть 2 чипа местами, перепроверить. Но в любом случае человек дал 2 доски. Одна точно с живым чипом. А на второй он хочет ее перекинуть, потому что ему вторая просто EVGA это очень нравится, как плата. Не знаю, на память хочет оставить или еще что. Так что перекидываю чип. На этой доске паялась память. Я вчера тоже поменял для проверки, но нет. Чип, который я поставил, те же ошибки показывает. Чип вроде живой. Так что сейчас закину проц, посмотрю, что будет. Да. Ну, EVGA это довольно красивая плата, поэтому могу его понять. На полку поставит, будет смотреть. Я бы тоже так делал. Ну, если что, у меня язык стримов английский. Просто когда люди что-то спрашивают по-русски, то я отвечаю по-русски, конечно. А так, не пугайся, я буду в основном говорить по-английски. Потому что живу в Европе, и сам понимаешь, монетизация Ютуба бессмысленно, живя в Европе на русском. Так. Окей. Yeah, I think we're good with Flux. Let's check the temperature on our soldering station. 150. Perfect. It's a perfect moment to start soldering in the chip. Almost done. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's give it a few minutes to get up to 100, and then it should be fine. Rusi, hey man. Yeah, thanks for popping in. So yeah, I'm continuing to yesterday's story. Бокохё, привет. Спасибо, что заглянул. Очень приятно. Yeah, so, Rusi, by the way, I wanted to share a little thingy from yesterday. So yeah, for that 1080 Ti, my wife helped me to finish the revolve. But the board from yesterday, from the first and the second stream, as you remember, I replaced the buck converter on 1.8 volts rail. But yeah, I was rewatching my yesterday stream, And I've noticed that Sloth, hey man, glad to see you. Thanks for popping in. And I've noticed that I didn't check the resistance for 1.8 rail. So I just, out of interest, decided to quickly take a look. Мастер Бро отвечу через пару минут, сейчас закончу рассказывать. So yeah, I've decided to quickly take a look for this resistance on that rail. And let me show you two things. So where is my... Let's swap to resistance mode. I hope you can see the overlay correctly. And check. Yep. Ohms. Oh, damn, again. I didn't swap the SN again. Cool. So, this 1070 board, where I replaced the buck converter, I didn't check the resistances, as I noticed on yesterday's stream. And let me show you. It's a short here, it seems. And you see? Less than 1 ohm. And then I decided to quickly check it with a thermal cam. So I'll leave this one here. And yep. Where's my thermal cam? So let's turn on the bench PCU. And we will look specifically on GPU. So here's a reflection of my LED lights, 1.8. Yeah, probably you could see that better. Give me a sec. So here's a GPU, 1.8. Oopsie. You see that left bottom corner? It's where the PCI Express controller is located in these chips. And yeah. Do you see it? Due to reflections. Yeah, probably you should now. You see? Unfortunately, this 1070 GPU is cooked, so nothing can be done here anyway. Well, things happen. Shit happens. Oh, I should probably check the soldering station, because what's the temperature there? Give me a sec. Yeah, I think it's already soldered in. Yeah, it's soldered in. I'll give it probably a minute or so to just ensure everything is fine. Yeah, that sucks, but anyway, these 1070 boards, like, I don't know, $50, not worth it anyway. I'll quickly catch up on chat. Oh, wait a second, wait a minute. Bruce, thank you, man. I see you have a gifted membership for Slot Tech. Cool, thank you, man. Much appreciated. Вчера поднял мать от Asus, тоже стример, по видику было пробито именно 8 вольт по памяти. Да. Повезло. Обычно, если память пробивает, то чаще всего, смотря какой чип, если NVIDIA, то пробитие памяти 90%, что контроллер памяти тоже в проце будет мертв. Увы. Хотя бывали кейсы у меня, что выживали. So, Rusi is the best. That's for sure. Okay, so I think we are good with this board. I'm sure it's pretty hot already. I'll turn off the preheater and we will see if it helped. So yeah, here it is. I've removed the upper heater and turned off the preheater. Let's see. Yeah, as I already said in the beginning of the stream, let me show you. Yesterday, I probably should have first checked the memory by just swapping 2 memory banks. That's what I usually do, but yeah, as always, when you are nervous on the stream, you can forget some obvious stuff. So probably if right now, after I check the GPU, it will still show us the error on this specific chip. Yeah, maybe I'll try to swap, for example, this one with, I don't know, this one was also replaced, so it has a leaded solder. I'll swap these memory banks and see if the error goes away. But yeah, hopefully the issue was with GPU. And in this case, replacement should help. Не хватает терпения в учении языка. Да, эта штука полезна, как ни крути. Ситуация в мире такая, что особенно живя за пределами РФ, из английского никак. Okay, folks, so while this board will cool down, this one I've already shown you. I've also prepared one more board for this stream. I was hoping it will be a little bit, well, kind of short, because I wasn't planning to stream today. I just wanted to finish with that 1080 Ti. So yeah, this one is a Asus 4060. As far as I understand, that's my own board. Like of course, I buy some stuff on Marketplace, some broken boards, sometimes on eBay. This one I've got on my local Facebook Marketplace. It seems to work, but sometimes it like shows some, I don't know, glitches or something. So I'm gonna check it now in my test bench. Usually, if I know for sure from customer or from seller that the board kind of works and have some visual glitches or something, I don't even check the resistances. I don't even do assembly. I just go straight to test bench and see what the problem is. Because if it's unknown, the history is unknown, then yeah, for sure, the first thing I do is I disassemble the board. I check all the resistances. I ensure that no shorts, nothing is wrong. Then give some power from bench power supply to make sure that we have all the voltages and everything. But yeah, if it's more or less known with the history of the board, then I go straight to test bench. So let's try to use our test bench and see. Ouch. Ремонт — это хобби, YouTube — это хобби. По основной работе я разработчик, программист, веб-разработчик. Good. So let's see. This one. Come on. Okay. I'll deal with it later. So let's power down. I think that on my test PC or no. Oh, it's not turning on. It seems that something still shorts there. Not good, not good. Okay, yeah, let's just disassemble it. Maybe it has some short on 12 volts. Otherwise, it should have turned on. Well, obviously it has a short on 12 volts. Otherwise, yeah, bench PCU should have worked. So, one more screw. It's a longer one. Okay. More screws? Come on. What else? Oh, one more screw, sorry. I'm gonna throw inside, of course, as well. They really don't use screws on the front panel for some cheaper boards. But on this one, we also have some screws here. Okay, so let's see. Good. Mhm. Something liquid. What's that? Is it a liquid damage? No. Okay, anyway, let's see. Resistance mode, yeah, let's check what we got here. 12 volts. Yeah, well, that's expected. 12 volts are shorted. It's okay with 12 volts here. 3.3 okay. 1.7 on GPU is okay for 4060. Memory 40 amps okay. It's a controller, if I'm not mistaken, should be fine. X kiloohms okay. Was it 1.8? It's maybe X here. But yeah, anyway, I don't see any shorts outside of 12 volts. Okay, let's give it some voltage from bench PSU and see what gets hot. In case of shorts, that's the first thing you usually do. Да, почему-то на самом деле не только разработчики часто увлекаются пайкой различной, электроникой. Bench PSU is enabled. Let's disable. Let's set the voltage to 12, few amps. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Well, my thermal camera. Come on. Then reflections from my LED strip. I hope you can see that. Well, anyway, yeah, let's give it some voltage and see what gets hot. Ooh, what's that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this MOS DR, like, no, this is not DR MOS, that's just a MOSFET. This MOSFET is done. Okay, the first thing to do is to replace the MOSFET. Quickly catch up with the chat. Как хобби, очень классная штука. So, let's see what kind of MOSFETs we have here on this board. I should probably have some replacements. So, this bottom one is, well, it's probably can be seen already, but something is definitely wrong. Let's see if I have a focus. Let's focus. As you can see, I don't know what's this. What's this? Some kind of flux, maybe? Okay, 3104. I think I have them like new. Well, new from AliExpress. So not new, of course, but they usually sell it like new. Oh, by the way, it was soldered. See, the plastic on this cap is melted, so someone definitely tried to replace. Let me check the other ones. This was also replaced. You can see by this bed soldering. 3106, 3104. Yeah, others are fine, but these two obviously should be replaced. Okay, okay. Светозар, привет. Рад видеть. Спасибо, что заглянули на стрим. Так. So yeah, let's remove the pads. Where was it? Somewhere there. Okay. So yeah, let me search 444. I'm not sure I actually have exactly these as new, but I'm sure I have it desoldered from other boards. No, that's no. Yeah, probably no brand new, but still I should have them somewhere. No, 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 no. This one. Yep, okay, I'll search in other box where I have the soldered stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I have a box with some, this soldered stuff. I throw them here to just wait. So 3106, 3104, right? 3106 should be okay, and 3104, I'm pretty sure I have them somewhere. If I don't, then we will find something for sure. 07. Nope. 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 Okay, so let's see what are the specs for these 3104. Screen share. I hope you can see it. Yeah, good. So QN 3104. What are the specs? Data sheet. Том Геймер, привет, рад видеть. Спасибо, что заглянул на стрим. No data sheet on... Is it official website? Okay. What's wrong? Okay, so 33 amps. I definitely should have some stuff to replace. Babs, hey man, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen already what happened before. So I've soldered the GPU. I'm waiting until a board will be cool enough to test it. I've also checked the 1070 board because I noticed on yesterday's stream that I didn't check the resistance for 1.88 rail, and yeah, today I already showed on this stream that 1.8 rail is shorted there, and the problem is within the GPU. It seems that PEX controller within the GPU is dead, unfortunately. So anyway, 33 amps. I'm trying to find some replacement for that MOSFET we have on this 4060 board I've just assembled. So yeah, I'm trying to find something quickly. Okay, for example, this one. What is this? And 3056. Yeah, and 3056 and 3056 and ADF. What are the specs for this instrument? I need something for oh. It's too powerful, I think. I'll search for something else because these powerful MOSFETs, they're harder to find, so I probably don't want to use it. Okay, QM 3107. QM 3107 PDF. What is the power rating for this one? 180. Come on, what are these monsters? I need something simpler. Just a little bit. Really. I can use maybe this one. That one, 06. What's the power rating? Let's see. 06. 90 amps. Well, I think it worked. Anyway, why not? 33 amps. Oh, let me put the 3054. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, good. Oh, it's different. No, sorry. I'm messing a little bit here. Kirkorov, awesome. Okay. Let me check this one. 4C06B. What's the power rating for this guy? Yeah, so that's our guy, which we have to replace from C06B. For C06B. So is the power rating? No, it's not. It's not what I'm looking for, probably. This one. 69 amps. Good. I'll just use this one. And that's it. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, wait a second. Wait a second. 104 is for 33 ohms. 3106. It might be different. Let me check it. Well, 3106. 3106 PDF. For oh yeah, this one is 90 ohms. So 04 is 33 ohms. It's the upper one, and no, that's the lower one. 90 amps. So let me check again. 69. No, I should take more powerful MOSFETs. Yeah, I forgot about the second one. It's not damaged, it seems, but still I want to replace it as well, because I guess whenever one of your MOSFETs is dead, you should also try to not try, but you should also replace the second one. I think this one for 103 amps, if I'm not mistaken. Double check. And 3056 amp. 36. So yeah, let's double check. Yeah, 103 amps. Good, then I'll just use it. And that's it. What kind of soldering is that? Flux is everywhere. Okay, so maybe let's quickly check the 1080. I think it's already cool enough to test the boards. Not yet. I'll probably give it some 10 to 10 minutes to cool down completely. Okay, so let it cool down. For now, I will let me think. Should we use a hot mat, or should we go to preheater? I'll probably use a hot mat. Yeah. Whatever. Where are my wires? Find something. Should be good. Okay. Да, такого-то принтера. Они у меня уже лет 6, наверное. Все никак руки не дойдут. Поменять их на что-нибудь типа такого Тонина множество S3PR. Он такие штуки юзают. Ну, что-то как-то так нужно с тонкой резьбой, чтобы не во все дырки заходит. So let's see, 50 degrees. So again, this one was for this damaged guy. And this one is more powerful. Good. Will I be able to cover the caps? I don't want to melt this plastic even more. Like this. Like this. I hope it should be fine. Да, штука рабочая. Закручивать каждый раз. Мне очень удобно. So I'll switch my fume extractor to another input. Let's see. I really hope that there won't be any burnt PCB damage. Otherwise, we will have to do some drilling. Is it a crack? Wait. Really? No, just a scratch. I thought it's cracked. Let's clean the GPU for now, while we wait. No cracks? That's good. Maybe it's still alive. Well, NVIDIA GPUs usually survive problems with MOSFETs and DRMOS with poor power. Okay. There is no. Let me check. No fuses. Yeah. Well, whatever. Fuses are completely optional. If you have them, that's good. If you don't, well, whatever. Where is my IPA? Come on. What's wrong with you? Oh yeah, it comes. It's hot already. Yeah, just some rosin-based flux. So 120 on the heater, I see. It's almost. Фикс. Если ты меня спрашиваешь, я все-таки, наверное, не фикс. Фикс — это приписка, которая намекает на то, что я ремонтирую. Так-то я форкал. А флюс для ребола, для запайки. Флюкс плюс для черновых работ, для ручной пайки. Сейчас альфа. Кингба иногда. Предпочитаю альфа, что-то последнее время. Сейчас покажу. intercode. Блин, дефолт не знаю. Так, что плюс. Good. So yeah, 130 on preheater. Let's go under the microscope and try to quickly replace these two guys. I'm curious, why are they dead? But who cares, right? So I'll set the 375 probably on my hot air gun and max flow. I hope they used lead solder to replace these MOSFETs. Otherwise, it will be a pain in the ass. Not yet. One's done. Another one's done. Okay, at least PCB is not damaged. I'm happy about that. Nice, nice. Looking good. I don't know, maybe I'll check. Maybe I'll check it without. Yeah, probably let it cool down for now. I'll check it without these MOSFETs. Or I want to check the resistance, you know. And while it's hot, it won't be possible. I can heat it at any moment. So yeah, let's put it aside. Let's check the 1080 Ti for now. If it's okay, if the GPU replacement actually helped. Yeah, this one. This one. So yeah, this one I'll put aside as well. And let's wait until it's cool. Perhaps, yeah, it happens sometimes. You know, the chat is English only, but sometimes people jump in and speak Russian. So yeah, I don't mind basically. So feel free to use any language. You may even use Latvian. So. Ребятки, давайте без мата, пожалуйста. Как-то что-то... Yeah. The family friendly. So, where's my riser? I want to plug this thing to my test bench and see what the test will show me. Memory test. Feel free, Lucy. Feel free to use upside down text. It just takes a little bit longer to read it, but no problem. No problem at all. Then I want to put something under the GPU because otherwise I won't be able to put a heatsink here. It will just slide down. So some Creonate thermal paste. I don't know. Oh yeah, here it is. I have this white shitty silicone grease just for these, you know, test test checks when I don't want to use the actual thermal paste. I use something that more or less works and conducts some heat. Well, why not? It's a new tube, I suppose. Oh, wait. Some silicone. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. It will work for sure. Good. So yeah, let's see. Wait a minute. Nice. Are you for real? Don't see me. Don't tell me my PCU, it seems, died from from that 4060 with failed MOSFET, because that MOSFET was shorted for some reason. My PCU just died. Yeah, it's turned on, but okay. Переехать? Да нет, нет, как-то мне тут нормально. Спасибо за предложение, но нет. Figure skaters, Babs. Okay, I won't say it. If you don't mind, I won't say it live, right? Ну, Том, не 68%, пожалуй. Это про Ригу, можно сказать, про Даугавпилс точно. А так страна все-таки уже меньше там половины русскоговорящих. Okay. So, I don't have a PSU right now for my test bench. Let me see if I have something laying around to just plug it in. Because otherwise I won't be able to even test the boards. Damn. I actually, a few days ago, I was thinking I should get a proper PCU, because right now it's 850 watts, I suppose. So I can't actually test with this one like some 4090 boards, for example. So I have to take it from my main computer, like 1 kilowatt PCU there, Corsair, a good one. So I use it sometimes to check more powerful boards. So yeah, a few days ago I thought it's a good time to get a new PCU. I found actually a good thing from, was it Seasonic or some of the MSI PSU, one, I don't know, 1300 watts, and I wanted to take it. I'll probably do it, but yeah, right now I don't have anything to use to test it. Damn, not a good timing. Not a good timing at all. What can I say? If I try to move, well, I can try to move the PCU from my main computer, gaming computer, just check at least this board, maybe 46 as well. Oh. Yeah, probably, because I don't want to actually stop the stream just because my PCU died. So I'll try to quickly get PCU from my computer. Like, I do not have a case for my computer. It just lays on the top of my printer, the motherboard, you know, with all these wires everywhere. So it's a few minutes to get this power supply from that computer, and yeah, it will be better than just leaving this thing here and stopping the stream, right? Okay, give me a minute, folks. Okay, it should work. If I'll find the proper wires quickly, if I will be able to connect everything together, then we will try to boot this 1080 at least to see if the GPU replacement actually helped. Ah, come on. A lot of wires everywhere. And sh. Okay, yeah. They're not simple, to be honest. They're not easy. Okay, so I've disconnected the main power cables from the motherboard. Let me connect this one. And we'll try again. Some bottles. Yeah, definitely want to swap my workbench. By the way, yeah, today Zach from NanoFix posted a video with his room tour. Yeah, pretty cool. Actually, yesterday on the stream, I said I probably should make a room tour on my workplace, and today he just upload his room tour. What a coincidence, right? Okay, so a lot of wires. Damn it. And something for the riser. Ooh. Okay, so the main power 220. I should have a wire somewhere. Give me a sec. I'll probably just use this from my soldering iron for now. It will be quicker. Yep. Okay, so we're good. I hope so. Let's turn on the test bench and check if the 1080 is fixed now. Turned on. Good news. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, we have a picture on integrated graphics right now. My name, yeah, of course, Forter is a nickname. It's not my real name. My real name will be a little bit hard to pronounce for English speakers, but I know that in English they use some similar stuff, or I don't know, some analog. It's Eugene. In Russian, it sounds like Evgeny. Cable management, yeah, it's hell. If you use, I maybe could consider showing you the streaming computer which I have on the shelf. Oh, maybe not, because it's just it's a hell. Okay, so let's run our memory test. We will use probably 376 first, just to make the things quicker. Let's initialize the GPU. Damn, with this keyboard on my legs is not that convenient. Yeah, come on, tab. Skip RAM. Date. Init. No, that's okay. It's an it's already passed, because when the memory is failing, it can already show you fail on this step. I really hope that we might get a fix now. Please, please, please do work. dude. Ooh, we have a fix probably. So let me connect HDMI cable. Let me connect the HDMI cable and we will see if it actually gives the picture. So yeah, the GPU version confirmed, because I was a little bit in a doubt when I've heard that the GPU is to blame. But yeah, it seems in this case. So the channel A1 in, where is the GPU, which we've taken off this board? Here it is. So that's the original GPU from this board. And it seems that, yeah, A1 channel is just dead inside the GPU, like memory controller is failing. So let's turn on the test bench again. Oh, my HDMI switch is trying to boot from this card, but I should set in BIOS to, yeah. Now it's booting from the onboard graphics. Yeah, okay. Let's go to BIOS. Let's change to external graphics. Now I'll switch my HDMI switch to this one, to this cable, this output. Ooh, we have a picture. I can't believe it. Yeah, let's boot to Windows. Let's run some ForMark to see if it works. And if it is, then I'll quickly assemble it back. Where is the cooling system for this board? Oh, here. Is it? No. That's the other one. I don't know. I put it somewhere. I can't see it. Can't find it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. EVGA. Yeah, pretty nice looking cooler. Evgenia Medvedeva, наверное. It seems. Not Medvedev. Oh, let me see. Wait. I see something is happening, like some alerts, but my chat plugin won't show that. Why? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? I want to swap to another screen. Give me a sec, guys. What's happening? What's happening? Something is happening for sure. Gift membership. Damn it, Sloth. Thank you, man. Whoa! Wait! What's happening? Come on. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh my God. Again, I was trying to adjust these notifications because I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if Streamlabs will work, so I've added additionally streamer bot notifications, but it seems that both of them are working now, so cool. МРБВ, привет, спасибо большое. Похоже, что да, мы справились вроде бы с 1080 Ti, которую я вчера начал реборить. Так что отлично. Thank you, man. Thank you again. Damn. Oh man. I was thinking, should I stream today actually, because no, it was a little bit late. I was preparing some material for upcoming video. I hope it will be a good one. I'm just testing one device, let's say. Soon you will find out. But yeah, it took a little bit longer than I wanted, and I wasn't sure that I want to stream today. But yeah, I promised yesterday that I'll finish with this 1080 Ti. So yeah, it was worth it. Thank you, man. Okay, let's quickly see that everything is fine with that 1080 Ti. Yep, we see the memory, we see the readings, the sensors, we see the temperature is good. It should actually handle, this cooler should handle 1080 Ti, I think, for 4 mark, even longer than some seconds. Yeah, you see, it's pretty cold. It may be dangerous a little bit for VRM, for DRMOS, so I won't torture it for a long time, but still, you see, it works. So, okay, I'm sure that the client will be happy about that. Cool. No signal? What? Come on. Camera. What? Oh, yeah. Whew. I thought something is broken. Good. So, let me remind again this little story. Notifications, YouTube. Give me a second. Ром, слушай, немножко занят сейчас. Извини уже. Да, я думал, ты раньше будешь. Давай тогда уже завтра с утрешка. Okay, so again, this was the board. Yeah, I'll probably take all of the related stuff. I'll just quickly show it. I leave it here because I want to test the 4060 board. But this board, this EVGA board, came with potentially dead GPU, which we confirmed this GPU is dead. One memory channel is failing in memory controller. And we took a GPU from another board. This was the donor board, Zotac, with broken fans, but the owner said, okay, just use it as a donor because I really want to get this beauty working back. I don't know, he maybe wants to put it on a shelf and look how beautiful it is, but anyway, it's working now. So let's assemble it back quickly and check the 4060 board. A lot of everything here. I remove it for now. Otherwise, these wires are just everywhere. Ooh. Who makes? Wait a second. Let me check the chat. Yeah, who makes it putty? You used to measure the pad thickness. The pad thickness. Do you mean in some videos I was using this this blue thing? If you think about this one, it's just a plasticine. I use it to measure the thickness. Yeah, like I put a piece of plasticine, I put a heatsink on, then I remove it, and I measure it with a calipers. That's it, just a plasticine. You know, in any kids shop you can get it. Craft shop, I don't know, or something like that. By the way, the calipers I use, I want to make a dedicated video about these calipers because it's just an insane thing. For Fujiwara, I mean, their precision is just amazing, and the quality, how good they are made, like absolutely. I love this thing. I love this thing. It will stay exactly on point. Awesome thing. Okay, so let's quickly assemble it back. These pads, I probably won't even replace them because, as far as I understood, the client won't even use the boards like daily. He just really wants to with it, like laying on a on the shelf, and use it sometimes like a backup thing. So the pads will work for that. These are pretty soft pads. They are okay. They're dirty a little bit, but cleaning this board is not our goal this time. So yeah, I'll just assemble it back, and that's it. It's a GPU part, right? Yeah, that's a GPU part. Was it? Yep. Like this. No. No, no, no. Should be like this. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Babs, Bruce is the second member actually on my channel, so it's okay. The first one was James, as far as I remember. So yeah, the mafia is here. So I'll use the IPA to quickly clean what's left. Besides, despite it looks clean, I still prefer to use IPA because that's my preference. And for thermal paste, damn, I touched it with my finger. No, I should clean it. Should I use a phase change? Probably. Yeah, the GPU is pretty big. I'll probably use a phase change here. Which one should I use? Let me see. Upsiren. Yeah, I maybe use Upsiren. So let's see. This is probably not enough. I can use the pieces like that. I don't know. It will fit for some 3070 probably GPU. This piece I have. Well, maybe we could use it like that. It will be squeezed out and fill the gaps, or no. Let's see. Yeah, let's just use this piece. This is perfect. Just cut it off, and that's it. Cool. I like when we actually have a fix. With GPU, sometimes, you know, it's unfortunately you may have no fix, especially with AMD cards, where GPU survival rate is much lower. No, from this stage. I'll use a microscope. I don't want to damage it too much. You can use like pieces of this material together. It's okay, but still, if you manage to do it with one piece, it's better. Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday I started using these nitrile gloves, and you know, I actually like them. I was afraid that my hands will get, you know, moist, wet, and sweaty with gloves, but no, it looks okay, at least with nitrile. Probably with latex, it would have been worse. but with Nitril it's completely fine. So I'll probably start using them on stream because my fingers a little bit, my skin. I'm an allergic person, so my skin sometimes is scary. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Nice. So, setup video. By setup video, you mean this recent, like his room tour, or which one? Setup video. Not sure. I understand which one you're thinking about. Ah, yeah, like that. Cool. Мгм. Фигура 2077. Привет. Привет, рад видеть. Спасибо, что заглянул. Как раз доделываю вчерашнюю 1080 Ti. Все получилось, все отлично. Замена проца помогла. So, were these screws from this board or... No, these were from EVGA, I remember. By the way, about that room tour video Nano had, Zach, I've seen his camera, overhead camera. By the way, I recently got a similar one, but broken after liquid damage. I was hoping to check it on one of upcoming streams, like this one. It was I don't know, water damage. I don't know the details, but yeah, the camera is a beast, like 4K, 60 FPS. Its sensor is a little bit scratched, but other than that, I don't know if I'll manage to open it to see what's wrong. If some light moisture damage, maybe it's fixable. If not, then well, at least some fun on the stream. So yeah, let's quickly assemble it back and check. Screwdriver is too big. And check the 4060, which we've just replaced the MOSFETs on. What are these screws? I can't remember. I was using them. Was I? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they're from another board. Oh, give me a second. Where is the music? Music stopped. What? I don't like the awkward silence. Let me add some music again. Yeah, cool. So yeah, the weird thing with EVGA coolers, they have this nut and bolt in one place. I don't know why they came up with such decision. Looks weird, but it is what it is. I'll just take all these screws here, otherwise it's not good. Леонид Туб, привет. Рад видеть. Спасибо, что заглянул. Как раз заканчиваю 1080 Ti вчерашнюю. С ней все ок. Она ожила. Прошла тесты. Hey, what's wrong with this screw? Whatever. I don't like actually use electric screwdrivers on GPUs. Yeah, some screws sometimes maybe too, soft. You can easily break them. For PS5, for example, I use this thingy. It works well, but not with GPUs. Come on. Again, wrong screwdriver. I think why doesn't can't it fit the screw? I'll just put the screws in and then I'll screw them all at once. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. Nice. Yeah, by the way, I was watching the NASA stream yesterday with Artemis lunar program. Yeah, it was nice. They landed. They went out from that cabin capsule. Cool, cool. Historic moment, guys. Something feels odd here. Not sure what. The second one screw fell off. Let me see. Ah, this thing is just bent. I see. Okay. Not good. Let me try to align it a bit. Maybe it will be a little bit better, but yeah, this thing is bent. You see? Well, not a big deal, actually. Yeah, quickly loosen the screws. Maybe it will help to move it a little bit and have a better alignment, but the main part is that GPU heatsink itself is good, is okay. Everything else is kind of optional. It went in here, but yeah, this bent part, whatever it is, okay. Леонид, I see that. Про какой ты именно говоришь, чип? На этой плате нет, на этой плате все в порядке. Она успешно отремонтирована. What time is it in Latvia? Right now, I have a 28:44, like 9 p.m., almost 10 p.m. Yeah, everything is good here. Yeah, so this weird solution with screw and nut, but it is what it is. Cool, good. This is done. We have a fix. Okay, let's see what we have with that 4060 board. Oh, by the way, 4060 board. I'm stupid as don't even want to tell you because I've. Oh no, the title, the title above is actually correct. I was finalizing the EVGA at some point when we were soldering the this 4060. It was wrong, but yeah, right now I can just change the title. Give me a So I've removed the bad MOSFETs. Yeah, I didn't solder in the new ones. Yeah, I remember now. I wanted to check the resistances. What do we have here right now? Do we have any shorts after that? After I removed the MOSFETs, what what's wrong with it? I don't see it well. Give me a second. Why nothing is shown in my meter? Yeah, now probably you can see it. Well, mega ohms on 12 volts rail, so the short is gone, obviously. The short is gone. $60 kiloohms. Wait, what? Maybe I had, yeah, had probably a bad contact. So yeah, 6 kiloohms, it's pretty fine for 12 volts. Because mega ohms, it's too much for for 12 volt rail. Kiloohms is okay, so the short is gone. I'm not sure about the PWM controller on this board. Will it work without one power rail, like without these MOSFETs? But let's quickly check. At least if we will get power current draw and voltages will be in place, then it's good. Then we'll just solder in these MOSFETs and it should start working again. Let me see your keyboard. You know what? I do not have any Cyrillic keyboards like on my streaming PC, on my test bench. All of them do not have any Cyrillic stickers or Cyrillic from start because in Latvia, well, in Latvia they try to get rid of everything related to Russian language, and I actually understand them. But I have a keyboard from my Mac. Give me a sec. My MacBook, which I daily use for work duties. Like I'm a software developer, and we usually use MacBooks. So yeah, here is a keyboard from MacBook with the Russian letters. Russian alphabet. But yeah, for this test PC, just some wireless thing, because, you know, I can throw it somewhere, use it when I need to test a GPU, and that's it. Okay, so let's check the consumption on this board after we removed failed MOSFETs. Will we get something or no? 12 volts. Let's see. I'll probably set 1 amp. I'm worried a little bit. What will we see? Apply 1 volt. Oh, it has some consumption. Okay, half an amp. It's basically okay. Let's see the voltage. Do we have voltage on GPU? So voltage measurement. Yeah, 0.75 is pretty okay for 4060 board. So we have a, oh, it's off. Okay, it could easily short the board and it would be a failure. So yeah, 0.75 is pretty okay for 4060 boards. So we can assume that after we will solder back the new MOSFETs, we will see it working. I'm not sure about if we will see any picture, because from what the seller told me, it has some kind of artifacts. At least one, it was working. So maybe there is some issue with the memory additionally. So yeah, let's start with putting these MOSFETs back, new MOSFETs back to the board. I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. So yeah, while it's heating up, I'll quickly catch up with the chat. It's B, isn't V. Yep. Well, in Russian, actually, the letter which looks like B in English, yeah, that's B. In Russian, it reads like V. That's right. V. And the sound, the V in Russian, yeah, looks like that's English V. Latin V. Good. So this one was for lower, technically for upper. This one was for this place. I'll put a foil again because, yeah, let me show you. Someone was already soldering this board, trying to repair it. You see, the plastic is bad, it's melt. So I use some foil to just cover the caps. I don't want to melt. It's like it's just a visual thing. Of course, it doesn't affect the way your caps work, but still, I like to do the soldering in a good way without damaging any visual stuff. Where are my tweezers? Come on. I lose everything. I lost my tweezers. Whatever. I'll use something else. Oh, yeah, here they are. I should use gloves. Let me see. Yeah, it will be like that. I should probably add some leaded solder here because I'm almost sure they were using lead-free. Just replace the MOSFETs from some donor or whatever. I was hoping it was sound matched. Well, yeah, almost. B, V, somewhere close. By the way, in Russian alphabet, B and V are like one after another. A, B, V. A, B, V. In Latin alphabet, it's a little bit different, like sides of the alphabet. Okay, so my soldering iron. Let's get back the 220. I used it from soldering station because I'm not sure, perhaps have you seen, my PSU died and I tried to plug that 4060 into my PC test bench. Well, it was already kind of dying, that PCU, so I'm not upset about that. I wanted to get a new one, more powerful, because I can't use my current PCU for powerful cards like 40, I don't know, 90. So yeah, I have to use a PCU from my gaming PC to just plug in this card to test them. Okay, so let's team the pads with leaded solder to make the soldering easier. I'll use 370 on my iron because I have a heat mat right now, which heats the board additionally, and it will help. Where's my flux? Hopefully should be enough. I can see my 6337 solder somewhere on my bench, so yeah, I'll use 4060 in this case. Oh, fume extractor. I don't want to breathe these things in. Okay. Let's clean this mess and put some fresh leaded solder on. Nice. Clean it while it's hot. Otherwise, you'll get a problem. Now, let's thin it with a fresh leaded solder. Yeah, should be good. Just a little bit of solder on these bigger pads. That's fine. Now, let me do the same with MOSFETs. And we will solder them back. Oh, don't fly away, please. Because I don't know what kind of solder on these MOSFETs are. Probably I wasn't didn't tune them before. Flux. Да, насчет расхода флюсов я согласен. Некоторые ребята льют так, что я не знаю, зачем это им надо. Я не понимаю эту философию вообще. No, probably 275 is a little bit too much for tuning the MOSFET. Hopefully I won't damage. I'll do it quickly. I lower the temp to 320 when I'm working with MOSFETs. cut off the wick. Yeah, fresh wick. Done wick. Yep, it's good. Where are my Q-tips? Q-tips, Q-tips. Not the best place to work with mouse. That's somewhere here better. I'll clean it later. Sticky thing. Perfect. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. It's okay. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Let me clean this mess and do the same with the second one. And then we'll solder it back. I mean, yeah, I could have just soldered it in with lead-free solder, but, you know, whenever I replace something, I try to use lead solder, because it will make the process much easier now and later in case I will need to repair it again. I'll clean this mess later. Don't look at that. So yeah, let's place it here for now, and let's do the same with this one. It actually looks like a leather one, but I'll still redo it just to be sure. Wick. Okay. Cool. Let's quickly apply unleaded solder. What's wrong with my iron? Oh yeah, it works. So. Nice and shiny. Yeah, I think just enough. Just enough. Cool. Let me clean this off quickly and we will do some soldering. Okay, this is ready. This is ready. Let's add some flux and use a hot air to solder them down. I'll use 320 on my hot air, probably with a 50% airflow. Will be enough. Despite it's not a BGA soldering, I still use Flux Plus in this case, because any leftovers under the MOSFET, I want them to be as safe as possible. So roll 0 flux is the best choice. Okay, let's try to solder them back. Yeah, with 320 it won't be as fast as when I was desoldering them, but still it's safer. Nice. Yay, cool. Yeah, that's it. Let's quickly clean it up while it's hot. Very good. Не, соединенных столицы не останутся, если ты успеешь их быстро почистить, пока плата горячая. Да, канифоль бывает нормально въедается так, но нет. Где я с ними работал, видишь, почти чисто. Сейчас чуть-чуть еще почищу и окей. It's perfectly fine. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think we're good. What do you think? Some small places. It's basically fine. I mean, I should wait anyway until it cools down, so I have some time to do some additional cleaning. It's not necessary in this case, but why not? You know. Nice, nice, nice. I love it. Good. Oh, my camera shut down again. Aha, I see. When it's not used from HDMI, it turns off after some timeout. I should check the timeout on the camera actually. Yeah, now it works. Good, 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 good. Screwdrivers. Cool. So yeah, now let's wait until it's cool, and we can test it. Спасибо, тезка. Стараюсь. I'll shut off the fume extraction. Yeah, it's still hot, but I hope it will cool down pretty quickly. I'll for now prepare. Ah, yeah, it's over here. I'm not sure if I want to test it in test bench right away. I'll probably start with checking with a bench power supply, just to be sure that everything is fine. What was it? Okay. Maybe I'm just crazy. It's still kind of hot, but I'll prepare everything to be ready for the test. 1 amp. Well, should be enough to power, to boot, at least to initialize the 4060 board. By the way, I'm not sure why my meter wasn't showing any measurements. Let me double check. It was weird. Like while the window is active, it seems I can see the measurement, but something. Let me open the stream, OBS. Will I see the measurement? Yeah, I see them now. I don't know. Maybe I was glitching. Спасибо за подписку. Well, it's warm. I just don't like turning on warm GPUs. Yeah, I know that they can be even warmer when they actually are active. While you play, you may get to some, I don't know, 70, 80 degrees. It's definitely cooler right now, but still, I'll let it cool down for a few minutes more and then we will... Well, 44. Maybe it's okay. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Okay, just a minute more and I'll turn it on. Just in case, that's not a vodka. Yesterday, some folks asked me if I drink vodka. I don't. I drink whiskey, but not vodka. It's just a water. I think we can try. So, PSU. Yeah, we have a power consumption control 0.7, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen that. Let me try it again. So voltage, my meter should be in voltage mode, and yeah, let's try it again. Cool, 0.75, as it should. So basically, I hope that right now this thing will work with test PC. So let's try with the test bench. I hope it won't die after I turn it on with actual PC. Sometimes it may actually happen. I've seen these cases. So wires. Yeah, some of you may be already seen that my power supply just died on my test bench right on this stream. So I'm currently trying to use some other bench, not bench, power supply from my main PC. Okay, so let's see. It's connected. Oh, give me a second. I should first switch the output on my test bench from external GPU to onboard one. Let's do it. Should work. Yeah. Okay. Now this one, right? Yeah. BIOS, please. I wasn't quick enough. It's not a BIOS. Oh yeah, it's BIOS. Okay. So on board for now. Yeah, let it be on board. Yeah. I just want to be sure that it will be okay. Now, let's plug in the card. I probably should put a heatsink here because that's a very low power board, but still, even 4060, it can get hot. I don't want it to thermal throttle. Too big of a heatsink for a small 4060. It handles the 80, 3090 for tests, but putting it on such a small GPU is kind of a joke. But yeah, why not? Okay, let's see. It turned on. Yeah, I'll check it with a thermal camera. Let me just first make sure that it boots. Yeah, I probably should have checked it in Linux. It would be faster, but yeah, I'll just quickly take a look if it's detected. Let me see the device manager. Display adapters. Oh, it's not detected. Cool. Do we have any voltage? Yeah, we have a voltage, but it's not detected. That's interesting. It might be a problem with specs or something. Let me check all the wirings. The wires are okay. Let me check the other voltages for now. What's that? Sorry. What? Okay, 0.8 here. What's that? Ah, yeah, I got it. It's probably 12 volts, and my range is currently 5 volts on multimeter. That's why I couldn't see anything. Okay, memory. 1.35, it's okay. So we have all the voltage basically. Yeah, we have all the voltages, but no detect. That's not cool. That's not cool. Okay, let's shut it down for now. Usually no detects means one of a few things. It's either your crystal oscillator is dead, which is kind of rare, or something is wrong with PCI Express power, which is not the case because we have Apex power, or you... Well, the connection, let me check the connection. I'm pretty sure the connection is okay. Connection is okay, so we have all the wires going in. It might be... We may check the BIOS, or it may be a dead GPU. Yeah, let me check in Linux. Anyway, just to be sure. It's booting from the external board. Give me a second. I'll reboot the test bench. Yeah, let's check in Linux. But that's not good. That's not good. Whatever, Linux, but actually doesn't matter. Oh, it's detected in Linux. Okay. It's detected in Linux, but it wasn't in Windows. What the heck? Anyway, whatever. Let's reboot in another version of Linux then. I'm not sure about Gigabyte if it works with 40 series. So I'll reboot to Ubuntu 20 probably and run the mods or mats. Let's see. For 40 series GPU. No, I mean, I have a switch, HDMI switch. Sometimes it tries to to detect what plugged into this thing, and if it detects that something is plugged, it tries to just turn it on to that channel by default. Like there are two channels, like three. One is from my onboard video HDMI cable, and another one from this external board. It detects, like the HDMI port, of course, works itself, like it has a 5 volt power, it has a hot plug detect, and the switch detects that something is plugged in and it tries to just use this output, but the output itself won't work because the card is not working. So I have to switch off the computer to like this HDMI switch reinitializes. Otherwise, it won't detect if I just switch the input. Okay, LSPCI. Yeah, we see it here as well. Linux дрова к чему именно подбирал? Не понял, боюсь вопроса. So I have mods for Series 40 on my USB drive external. So let me just connect the USB drive. USB. Diff. SD. A. USB. USB. Mods. 40, yep. This is the 4060, doesn't actually matter much, but yeah, I'll just use 112. No. Yeah, 112. Come on, what's with these keyboards? I hate these keyboards. Okay, so let's see. Let's initialize the board first. GPU test. What's the memory training result? Wait, what? I made a mistake. Where is it here? Yeah. Okay, let's see the report. That's the mods report, wrong one. Mods log. Let's see. Breakpoint, it crashed at some point. Also not good. Yeah, and there's no memory test results. Not memory test, but memory training results. And if it crashed, it's usually not a good sign. Failed to get the RAM information. It may be a failed BIOS in theory, but usually when I see these crash dumps from mods, that's a bad sign. Wait, what? GPU test. Should I actually use skip Azalea init argument? I can't remember what we. Probably it won't have an effect, but still. Wait, isn't initialized at all. No. Yeah, just crashes instantly. Okay, so for the first run, it did it tried initialization, but it wasn't able to. Yeah, it's still visible, it's still detected. Sometimes you can see that the card just goes away from any hardware listings. In this case, it's still there, but another run of mods, we just won't run any tests. I could try checking the BIOS. Wait, do I have NVMe, by the way, on this flash drive? No, mods won't show us anything right now anyway, because it doesn't. It doesn't see the memory at all. let me see the NVMe. If I have an NVMe on this drive, I could just check what are the VBIOS params. Yeah, it has NVMe, VBIOS, if I'm not mistaken. What? Wait, what? Cool. Maybe I have an older version on this USB drive because I had an NVMe for sure for 40 series. But anyway, I started with checking the BIOS. That's the only thing I can come up with right now. Yeah, just to be sure. It fails to initialize properly. Anyway. By the way, Kepler, hi. I'm not sure I said hi to you. Yeah, let's quickly check the BIOS. The BIOS. Because I've seen a lot of cards where the wrong BIOS could cause no detect in Windows, but the card was still visible in Linux. So that's, for me at least, it's a sign that could be related to BIOS chip. Let's just desolder it and quick check with a programmer. Thank you, man. Yeah, unfortunately, Chris doesn't make any videos anymore, if I'm not mistaken. But well, he still sells some stuff. Wait, what's with my microscope? Give me a second. For example, I get my fluxes from him. Yeah, battery exhausted. Give me a second. I'll swap the battery in my microscope, the camera. Because yeah, no one else sells these fluxes in my region. At least I cannot find. I get fluxes from him and some other stuff sometimes, like memory chips, if I need them quickly. So where's our BIOS? 2 BIOS chips. Wait, do we have a switch? I do have 2 BIOS chips. This board doesn't have a BIOS switch. Ah, yeah, it has BIOS switch. We could check. Yeah, we could check. We could try a second position for this BIOS switch. Maybe if one of these ICs is bad, or the BIOS itself is bad, the BIOS, then it could help. So it's a good thing to try. Actually. Yeah, I'll put a screwdriver again, and where's my cooler? Where is my cooler? Took down all of these old videos too. Damn, that's unlucky. That's some cool stuff, as far as I remember. Okay, yeah, let's try it again. Let's see if we will see something, at least with this BIOS. I'll probably just boot straight to the Windows, because it was visible there right from the start. If we will see it in Control Panel in Device Manager, then we're good. If we won't see it, then it's either both BIOS chips are dead or it's potentially GPU. Yeah, I'll check it with the thermal cam right in a minute. Then again, I tried to boot it. Yeah, I'll just unplug the cable so it won't even try, like the HDMI switch won't even try to use it. So let's see. What time is it now? How long do I stream? Let's see, 2 hours. Yeah, I actually wanted to wait. Why Linux? I wanted to use Windows. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to have a short stream. I just wanted to finish with that 1080 Ti from yesterday. it's fixed. So probably I'll do a little bit more and we'll wrap it up for today. So device manager. Yep, you see, now we see it in device manager. So it's definitely there's definitely a problem with one of BIOS chips. We can refresh it later, but for now I just want to make sure that the board works. Let's see if it gets detected. It should install the drivers in a minute. Then I'll check with GPU-Z what kind of information will be able to show, if there won't be any problems in device manager. If we show some information, then we will try to use the HDMI and see if we get a picture. Come on. Oh, I see that my face... Damn. I should think about moving my face cam or disabling it when I'm in some other screens. Come on. Oh, I think we're... Yep. So, there is no errors, at least for now. This device is working properly. As far as I understood from what the person said about this card, it had some artifacts. Let's try GPU-Z first to see if we will get the information from the board. Yep, BIOS can be maybe corrupted actually. Yeah. Thermal shock or soldering? Nope. Like, I never seen that kind of issues with BIOS chips now. So, let's see. Usually it's due to some electrical failure or some software glitch. It can read the firmware, it can detect all the memory, so by the first look it works perfectly fine, but I want to see if there are some visual artifacts, some glitches or anything. So I'll shut down the test bench and we'll plug in the HDMI. Stellar radiation. might be, especially yesterday. 3 guys and 1 girl brought some radiation from space directly, so who knows? Why do I see my microscope? Give me a second. Now let's get to the BIOS again. Let's switch the output to external GPU and see if we get a picture. Good. So now I'll switch the HDMI selector to another port, and we should probably see a picture. Yep, we see a picture from this card. Let's run some stress tests to make sure that we won't see any artifacts, any glitches. Maybe like as I said, I got this card from Facebook Marketplace. The seller told me that it has some visual glitches, but it had actually the short on 12-volt power rail. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he was telling lies. Who knows? Maybe the card is fully working besides that short. Let's see. So the picture looks good in Windows itself. Let's see if full mark shows us anything bad. Yeah, GPU Z is fully okay. Let's run the full mark and see if it works. Yeah, the temperature should jump because of the cooler I use. Well, it can handle it. It's 4060, why not? But anyway, I don't see any visual issues. No glitches. Oh, what was it? Not sure. Probably I should just take more time for stress testing. But for now, it looks for me that it's okay. I'll use the version 2 because it's a bit more heavy for later generations. 40 series, 30 series, it uses more like CUDA or I don't know what, but it looks okay here as well. What can I say? Let's maybe, yeah, check it with a thermal camera. I'm not sure I will be able to, well, yeah, it's pretty visible. Let's see. I want to see how it looks on the load with full mark enabled. Right now it's not enabled full mark, just Windows desktop. Well, 40 degrees like this. These are memory rails. It's okay. It's pretty fine. Here, well, probably it's because it regulates the load when there is no heavy load, like all the GPU stuff. It uses one power line. Let's run the full mark and see if it will use other lines. 44 degrees, it's okay. Mouse, yeah, I see mouse. Yeah, under load it just uses other voltage lines. I see that our MOSFETs. We don't amplify. Allow to cool. Come on, my overhead camera turned off due to overheating. Okay, I'll think about it later. But anyway, right now the full mark is working and thermal camera. I like what I see. The temperature is even. New MOSFETs which we installed, they work perfectly fine. They're not overheating. Yeah, looks good to me. Looks good to me. I consider it actually a fix for now. I'll use more stress tests because I can't be sure that there is no actually any visual glitches. But yeah, for now, looks cool. Shut down. Yeah, someone run full mark on the camera. Yeah, actually, maybe I'll be able to show it with the Droid Cam. Give me a second. I'll try to run it. It was working a bit weird yesterday, the Droid Cam application. Give me a sec. I'll just show how it looks like. Because yeah, I modified that camera. I've added more thermal putty to help it cool it down. It helps, at least when I record to memory card. And before this memory thermal putty stuff, I was able to write for the record for 2 hours. Now it just won't stop. It records and records. So Droid Cam, give me a sec. If you will see it, iPhone 7. Yeah, you can see it. Cool. So yeah, I put external battery, fake battery, instead of the original one. I hope it will help with heat. It should run cooler, but yeah, it still looks too hot. Maybe I will remove that side cover. Let me show you. This side cover, it can be taken off, and it will be more ventilation for the camera internals. It should help actually, but for now, yeah, it is what it is. For the next stream, I'll definitely do it. Yesterday I was streaming for 5 hours and there were no issues with overheating. But today, for some reason, let me try it again. I'll just turn it on. Maybe it is cool. Yeah. Let's hope I'll have enough time to assemble back the card. Because other than that, I don't see any issues. The temperature is good. Oh yeah, the issue with BIOS. So one of these BIOS chips is either dead or just a firmware problem. So I should boot into Windows with this firmware. Then I should run what was it called? NV Flash. Like after I boot to Windows, I'll just switch to the second BIOS chip and run NV Flash to flash the firmware into the BIOS chip. Like if it flashes the chip, then there was a problem with the firmware. If it won't flash, then there's an issue with the chip itself. So probably I won't put any proper like thermal paste for now. I'll just use clan out. Because after that, of course, I'll put some phase change. Well, I'm not even sure that on 4060 you should put a thermal change material. It's not worth it. Like any paste will work with that kind of chip, that kind of size of chip and power rating, TDP. But yeah, for now, folks, it seems it's okay. I'll probably assemble it with a stock cooler just to test it more with stress tests outside of stream. Yeah, for now, I'll just assemble it back. But it seems we have a fix. That's good. Just a reminder, we had 2 shorted MOSFETs on this line. And that was our issue. Yeah, fixed cameras. It was an easy fix actually. As you know, all these IT support guys like to say, have you tried to turn it off and then back on to reboot your computer? That's what I did. It helped. Miracle. Yeah, I should actually get more music because I like synthwave and that's what I want to use, but unfortunately the music which I was using during the last few streams, despite it was noted that it's copyright free or royalty free and all that stuff, it's still YouTube said that sorry, you cannot monetize your stream, some like copyright issues. So probably use Suno to generate some synthwave stuff. I've tried like their not trial but just attempt to generate something, and it was actually pretty good. Lucy, by the way, I think you are also using an AI generated music. At least from what I've heard, it sounds like it's some AI generated music, right? Tell me the truth. Oh yeah, I'll just put some crayon out for now. And then I'll get to stress testing and trying to refresh the BIOS. But stream beats from Harris Heller. Oh, I'll probably check as well. I've seen, yeah, some authors make music for content creators, for streamers, like some free music. I've heard some examples. They're pretty good. But yeah, I just want to have a synthwave music. I really like it. It might be because I'm too old, but Should be okay. This way? Yeah, this way. Yeah, these paths are completely fine. This way. Good. Which screws? Probably these. Some of these. One is longer, or yes, one is longer. Oh, he has a synth playlist. Cool. I'll definitely check it then. Could you please maybe send me a link in DC? It would be awesome. Yeah, thank you, Ross. Good. So yeah, basically that's it for today, probably, guys. I'll assemble it back and we'll run some stress tests out of stream. Was it from? Yeah, it's from these cards, these boards. Cool. I'm actually happy that we managed to save that 1080 Ti. I was a little bit worried about that board because of the way how reballing went. I actually ordered a stencil for 1080 boards for GP102 GPU. I don't know why I did it, but I thought, hell it, let it be. Because maybe, despite I said yesterday that I don't take these boards into repair anymore, but still, why not have it, right? $2 or something like that. It's not a big deal. So, yeah. Because that stencil, which I was using yesterday, it's a complete crap. I'll throw it away as soon as I'll get a proper stencil there at heat without any alignment issues. I had downloaded the playlist and used the Windows Media Player. Yeah, that's cool. I'll definitely check it. Thank you, Rose. Cool. So, yeah, that's it for today, guys. We were able to save 2 cards. One card we have confirmed that the GPU core is dead, like 1070 board. And yeah, today was a little bit shorter, but that's how I planned it. I wasn't planning to stream today at all, but because of yesterday's reball issue, I wanted to finish with that board. Cool. Thank you, folks. Thanks everyone who was here with us today. Thanks for gift membership. Thank you, folks. I was really glad to see that. Thank you, folks. So let's see. Probably, as I said, I'll try to come up with some schedule more or less consistent. I'm currently aiming for probably Wednesdays or Tuesdays, maybe. Ideally, I'll be streaming twice per week, but for now it will be once per week. Anyway, yeah, thank you, folks. I'll try. Yeah, by the way, Rus, yesterday I found where the redirect is located in YouTube control panel, so I'll try to do it now. If someone is streaming from our repair community, from our folks, from our guys, then cool. I'll try to redirect. Let me see who is streaming right now. Oh, I see that Mike is still streaming. Okay, so let it be Mike. Say hello. Thank you, folks. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Oh, but wait. Bruce. No, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Thank you, folks. Have a good day.